June's issue of School Administrator carries an array of essays from experts in psychology, sociology, economics, and education, focusing on the dynamics between parenthood and childhood and how they influence the roles schools play in educating our children. In his story, Joshua Starr calls it a paradox for parents who want their kids to get good grades, but also to be just good kids.
We want our kids to be great people, and grades are not the end-all, be-all measure of success, even though they are important, and I don't want to suggest that we don't want our kids to get good grades. But if you have to choose, getting an A is not as important as being aware of who you are, what your place is in your community, being helpful to your family, and just being an all-around good kid.
Before joining PDK International, Starr served as superintendent of Maryland's Montgomery County Schools. He suggests educators spend more time on what he calls agency.
When a child leaves middle school, while we look at their report card and whatever else, which is of course important, the real challenge is how do they have enough agency to navigate the complexity of high school and have a successful ninth grade. Now, you would hope that guidance counselors and teachers would help and parents would help, but at the end of 8th grade, you want them going into ninth grade being able to make the right choices. Social choices, with friends, whatever else, but also choices about what kinds of after-school clubs they might want to be in and what kind of courses they're going to take. When I see these kids doing great work and they're able to express their own agency, that say, hey, yeah, I saw a problem and I came up with a solution, that's really powerful learning. It can be hard to do in 47 minutes a day. It can be hard to measure. It's hard to communicate on a report card. But that's what we see with great education these days.
In his article, Starr points to a balancing act, adults engaging with students that would draw out the agency he's talking about. To read June's issue of School Administrator, visit the AASA website or join the conversation on Twitter.